Sleepwalker Radio. We're here with DJ Finnahitalick.
What's up, man?
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Rocking with me. Shit, so.
Of course. Happy we were able to honestly do this. But yeah, how are you feeling?
Good. It's my first interview. I'm glad, like, asked me, like, yeah, like, come through. Like, what's on your mind?
Yeah, for sure. Because we met
at Loftwork.
Yeah, at Loftwork. At like halfway through December. Yeah, and it was just like this party show, and you were DJing there, and then we had actually our very first like live DJ set for real.
Oh shit.
And since we went to like school and like did some shit, but no, it was lit. And yeah,
fun,
I saw you.
I had a lot of that was like the first one like I DJ'd. It was alright, like, but that second one was really like intimate. We had the fucking Y3POs. That was like,
you're right, yeah.
That was so that was really fun.
Yeah, for sure.
How long you been DJing shows?
5 years now. So DJ Finnahitalick kind of started 2016. I'm at Arcadia, like up north. Like, I was just like, I don't know, cause I was into music, but not like thinking about DJing really. But I was like, yeah. So I started making. My first mix was on Virtual DJ with the hand shit. Like,
Facts.
Master Sensei intro by Hood Rich Pablo Juan. First song I ever spun. I'll never forget it.
Shout out Hood Rich Pablo Juan.
But my pops is a DJ, so like that, it's been ingrained. I've been like got my baby picture of my 5-year anniversary show. It was my baby picture in my basement. So
that's tight.
It's just in my blood for real.
Fact. So you felt like your dad being a DJ had like an influence on you getting into it?
For sure, because he used to be like, yo, get on and shit, like, play something. Like, nah. Then I was just like, because I'm in the video, like, in high school, I was, like, in a video production on, like, we had a homeroom show, so, like, that was what I was into, like, video cameras. But I got to college, I was like, I don't know, it was...
Yeah. No, that's fair, and that's nice you were able to find something you actually did fuck with while in college. You need to like go to way to like realize it type shit.
I made one friend in college, like seriously, like even before like orientation type shit. His name was Jay the MC at the time. His name's Goldmine. He lives up here and shit, but
got you.
That was the only one that we still in contact. Like that was the only, so it's kind of like a calling, I guess. I don't know.
Word. Yeah, so where are you from?
Chester, PA. It's like 25 minutes south of Philly.
Got you. What was it like growing up in Chester?
I mean, I never went to school in Chester, so that was always like a...
Oh, where did you go to school?
I went to school, like middle school in Media, PA, and high school in Delaware, so it was like...
Got you.
But I've lived in the same spot, so it's like I'm from Chester, but I got so many other ties, different places. It's like,
true. You're like around.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you identify more with like the Delaware, I guess, like music scene or anything?
I was
like
thinking
that?
about it. It's the internet, like
that's that makes sense. Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I have a solid crew, like Delaware, like that I'll visit, talk to, but I don't know. It's like when I DJ Finnahitalick is like, you know.
I'd say like Sleepwalker is pretty like internet based.
So I don't know if I try to like I don't try to separate it, but there's definitely. I don't know.
I mean, at a certain point, like people like just consume the content that they want, regardless of where they are. I mean, a lot of people.
That's fair.
Or I think I said it to you at the show. I said like, if you listen to like my mixes and shit, like See, I love Atlanta, but my heart's in DC. Like, there's a Shabazz PBG song called Destruction that just speaks to me, like, in a way that is just like, I'm just like, what the fuck? Because I love go-go music. I had cousins that lived down there. Like, I forget exactly where, but they put me on a go-go, like, 3rd, 4th grade.
So word. Like, so you've been into go-go. Yeah, no. Go-go's definitely very influential in DC, DMV. Just culture, period. But especially, like, in the music that's coming out now, like, there's so many parallels. And even just the way niggas, like, rap on the beat.
Yo, Earl Sweatshirt just I dropped in the mix called Titanic. Did you listen to the new?
Nah. Oh, you're talking about the new song?
Yeah. Bro, I swear Titanic, he was in, like, this DC. Like, so, that just, it just has that bounce. Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
That's what I got. I'm listening. I'm like, yo, what is this? What was this?
Kind of does, right? That's cool. Your cousin put you on the go-go. That's one thing that I always think about. Like, damn, I love, like, go-go music. Would you ever move, like, to out of Chester?
Yeah, I want to Atlanta or DC.
Same.
LA, I don't know if I could do it. Texas too. I want to do. Yo, Houston. I feel somebody told me like I could do a nice strip club set. That would be something I want to get into.
Hey, yo. Actually, though.
Yeah, you could get a residency.
Nah, you would.
At a strip club.
For sure, you should really look into that.
So when did you drop your first mix?
It was in like September 20. I just remember it because I remember still being in college and shit. They were Finnahitalick mixes at first, and then like I would change it up. I got my first SoundCloud got deleted off some like dumb shit, but
damn.
Yeah, I missed that shit. People be asking me like, yo, like, where's this one mix? Like, Finnahitalick Mix 4 is my most requested mix out of all mixes, and like, it was one of the worst. Like, I got my transitions down like a little late. I'm like, damn, like, yo, I was fucking with that. Like,
I feel that. That's funny as shit.
But yeah, around then, and then I would just drop, and then I asked NTS. I do Hitalick radio on NTS radio, and I asked him for a job. Like, I was like ready to leave college, ready to move out type shit, like to London, and like I was like, yo, let me get a job. Like, I swear to God, that was my first email to them. Like,
cool. And they just like responded.
They were like, yeah. They were like, you can do a show. Like, I did one show in like January, and then they were like, yo, you want to? I've been doing a monthly show ever since.
Word. So that all came from you just sending an email.
Yeah. All literally one email.
That's lit.
I'm trying to work. Cause I was so like ready to just be out because I was into music, but like that kind of forced my hand.
How did that first the first monthly mix come about?
Well, just asking for the job, and then they were like, yeah, it was like send an hour. It was like an hour. It was like a guest mix.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, like they were like, yo,
yeah,
gave me show dates. I was like, all right. I was like, okay, like here we go. And I would give a shout out to fucking the Wavery was like a Facebook group that I was in. Like, dude named Wavriel. He's like real low key underground, but like a mover and shaker. Like, there was a blog called Smack. He had a blog called Smackdo, and that's where Finnahitalick comes from. Like, that's where, I don't know, like, I had one other thing, like, nah, like, so that's my Tumblr name, like,
cool.
From 2012, like, before music, so it's, like, really funny, like, I was just like, all right.
Word.
Yeah, so, I gotta give a shout out to him, fucking, my first beat I ever produced was through Grande Marshall. He's an artist from out here. Like, I've been fucking with him.
Shout out Grande Marshall.
He opened for A$AP Rocky at the TLA in like 2011.
Stamp.
Ever since then, like, been rocking. But he was in that group, and like, so now this is like 2017. Like, I hit him like to come buy a CD like randomly. Like, I wanted to like I saw he was making a beat, and I was like, "Can you teach me, bro?" He taught he really sat me down through FL Studio, whole beat. I'll never forget that shit.
Grande Marshall, cool.
That's crazy.
So shout out to him. I'll never forget that shit. Like, and then my homie, I'm wearing this shit. Yair-1, Skull Stars. This is his shit. He then taught me how to make another beat. Like, so I've had like two sessions on my producing.
Damn. So do you make beats?
I've kind of not recently, no,
Not
but
recently. You went through a period though.
Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah.
Same.
I was on heavy DC, like heavy DC and Pierre Bourne 808s.
Did you send them out to people and shit?
I have one song from an artist named Trubb Trillions out of Atlanta.
That.
Oh, my fault.
No, you're good.
It's called Bitch from Hell.
Yeah, ay, sweaty bitches is the devil, they all came from hell. These hoes ain't shit, they don't think I can tell. Bitch had me fucked up, talking about relationship. I know that this ain't forever, so I just fucking deal. I know some real ratchet bitches straight out of Riverdale. I know nigga with real lean.
And that's my only one, like, cause it was my only one really thought out, like, beat, like,
Gotcha.
8, 6, you know, like, I don't know. I gotta work on my music. But it was, I sent him, he sent me a track. We never released it though, unfortunately. But
Sure. Did you have any other names before Finnahitalick, or was that like always your original name?
that was like, what was it?
Stamp. And you said you got it from this vlog you watched?
No, he was it was Tumblr, so like.
Oh, Tumblr?
His name was Smack the Hell. I forget what the other name was, but I changed it to Finnahitalick is a Lil B song. Like, I was
Stamp.
heavy, like, in the Lil B. Like,
Of course.
of
course.
Like, crazy. But, so it is a Lil B song, but it just kind of stuck. Like, I did some rap shit in, like, high school. Like, Finnahitalick came from Chester, been doing my thing for, like, 5 semesters. Like,
Hey.
so I ain't never want to rhyme though. I don't know. I couldn't rap.
Stamp. Yeah, no, so you said you're listening to Lil B, but did you listen to only like hip hop growing up, or did you listen to like other types of music? Because I feel like your mixes kind of tend to be mostly like underground rap shit. But do you have interest in like other music?
Ventured out a little bit, like a little EDM, like Swedish House Mafia, like that sort of like Calvin Harris. But I've always just been heavy hip hop, underground, like just finding out new shit, like. Not really. I can't say. Like, maybe a little bit of like dance, but
Stamp.
all had like, but I don't discriminate. Like, I love Moneybagg Yo, and he's like a commercial. Like, you're gonna hear him in a club versus like, an underground show. But
Yeah.
I do. If you a lot of my mixing, like, I don't know, transition wise, does come from like my EDM kind of period. Like,
I got you.
I don't know, filtered and shit. But that's.
Who were your favorite artists in 9th grade?
In 9th grade,
Yeah.
Lil B definitely, fucking A$AP. I was wearing a black scale hat. I went to all boys Catholic high school, wearing a fucking black scale hat. Fucking. Who was I listening to? Chief Keef, but that's just like.
Of course.
I'm trying to think more, just like I know, like Metro Zoo, SGP. I was listening to a lot of SGP. Like, that's who like my producing wise. his beats like earlier on, you listen to them, you're like, what the
Like,
what is
yeah,
this?
Like,
Like,
you had like the trains in the background and shit, and like fucking moans and shit.
I'll never
What
forget.
is this?
I'm sitting where I'm with my mom, bro. Like, she's like, bro,
Oh, no.
if you come to a show in New York, like, my mom's been to plenty of shows, like, so she's been listening to a bunch of shit with me. But I remember we're riding somewhere and then we're listening to, I don't know if it's one of them early SGP songs. I'm sitting there like, I told her, I'm like, damn, like I want to make something like this. Like, this shit sounds so good. So, that's even before like I even thought, well, I always wanted to make beats. I could just never figure out. Like, I had Reason for a while. Like,
Sure.
man, Reason was that. It was real intricate.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
You've been doing shows for a while?
Yeah, different, like, yeah, I would say so. It's like 2017, really.
Word.
Going up to New York and shit. And spinning different underground parties and shit. So.
What was like the craziest show you DJ'd? Or like a couple?
There's this fucking, what's it called? Heck BK. Like, there's this underground, like, basement of a crib, like a whole crib in Brooklyn. Like, just a nuts ass show, like, wild ass. It was like 2018, I want to say. Like, just a crazy, like, this, you walk in, you're like, huh? Like, but nah, it was lit. It was very turned up. Like, they got
was,
shut
like,
down.
Performing there, or was it just you doing sets?
There's a couple. Who was it? I remember Lil Baby Suplex. He's out of New York.
It's a great name.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's I DJ'd. I did a set for him, and I DJ'd. I
Got
can't
you.
remember who else it was, but that was. I'd say that was just like I remember. I'll never forget that when you'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Do people just look weird and shit?
no, it was just like the atmosphere of it was. I also saw Five Finger Posse at probably somewhere around here near Temple, like
Cool.
underground basement show. That was crazy. It was him. I saw Mike Shields. This is like 2016, like rarely.
Damn.
So that was a crazy. But I wasn't playing though.
Yeah, you just
when I
like
went
saw
to
it. That was like a wild time period for live shows in general. Like
Yeah.
2015, 2016.
Shout out Lil Baby Suplex.
Like, shout out Five Finger Posse.
Shout out Five Finger.
You have done like a lot like during your residency at NTS, a lot of like guest mixes with people. How do those like come about? Do they like reach out to you, or do you just like reach out to them?
It's either or. It's like it's combined. Some people will hit me like, yo, all right, like, let's do some shit. Other times I'll be like, yo, like, I want you to come on. Like some of my best shows I've been with Marvelito. He's out of Brooklyn, out of Like That Records, and like we done back-to-backs that have just been like, wow, because he's a real master. Like that's one of my favorite DJs for sure. Like so.
So do you like pull up on them, or like they pull up on you? Y'all do shit decent.
So like him, I pulled up on the dude Almighty Red. He'll curate like a couple of them.
Like pick out songs.
Yeah, so that's what I like to do. That started out very early. There was a dude named allhailjerm. Shout out to you if you watch this. Like, we never met, but he was the first one that was like, yo, let's do some shit. And like we ran through a whole bunch of them got deleted, but he still has some on his page. But he sent me First Line Sito songs like early on. He sent me fucking, it's called Black Guala West End. Like, I'll never forget. That's my shit. And I was like, he really put me on to a lot of different type of shit. So that's what I like though. I want you to send me your shit, and then I want to like put it in my world. So
that's cool as shit.
Yeah, that's really cool.
A couple of guest mixes that stood out was the ones you've done with Lisha G. How did that come
did one other guest mix who had sent me a Lisha G song. I think it was a la carte, I want to say, and I forget which. I listen to so many Lisha G songs now, but that then turned me on High Minded, and like from there it was. She's a very rare artist. Like
That's Lisha G.
Her song Witchcraft like really speaks to you. For sure. That shit is crazy. And then, bro, but like the curation, the shit she said is like crazy. Yo, I be having so much fun making them songs. So we definitely gonna lock in for another one this year too. So
that's cool. She like curated it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then another guest mix was with Chicken of the Sea. Mm-hmm. Shout out her because when we did a set at Loftwork, she also did a set too.
Shout out. Yeah, that was cheap. So that was my first really show. Like she hit me like, yo, let's do a show. So that was kind of a part of it. I was like, all right, well, let's do that for first mix of the year because it was January 2020, I believe. Yeah. So that's one of the most turned mixes on my page for sure. Like that shit was crazy. So.
And then one more guest mix, the John Peter swag. How did that one happen?
I think I hit him like, yo, let's collab on a mix, I believe, and that just came about like this internet, like, yo, like,
yeah.
You post a lot of because you posted a bunch of the artists I was fucking with, so I was like, yeah, yo, this has gotta happen. But like, so NTS has a station out LA, so I want to tap in with more people out there. Like MarcyMane is one person who I want to do like a set with. Like that would be, bro.
That'd be lit.
That's one, bro. That Golf Money era is like very, very rare era.
Definitely make that happen. So you're doing the Raptop radio tour right now with DJ Lou. Mm-hmm. How did that come about? Yeah,
so we actually I never dropped it, but we go like way back, like this NTS shit, like. So, but then we finally like got in touch like recently, and it was let's do a tour. He hit me with the whole idea. I was like, yo, like. As far I go to different, still like a whole internet kind of tour thing, so that's been really like cool too. Like putting those together, being like, damn, like one here, one there, like so.
So the concept is going to like different internet platforms and doing it. Yeah, so that sounds cool. So what have y'all done so far?
Good. Radio Raheem, Nudes Radio. I don't want to mess this one up. I think it's Spanish radio.
That's cool. Spanish radio.
And Rinse France.
Rinse FM. Mm-hmm. Tough. You better get any metaverse shows in?
Actually.
Yo, I've been peeping that, yo. Like they been fucking with the CDJs on there, like actually. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, so they need to give me an Oculus.
Join in on the fun of the metaverse.
Yeah, get it while it's hot.
What software do you use?
Serato. I'm a Serato baby. My dad had the Serato box with the fucking techniques with the 1200s, yo. So. I can't switch up. It's hard for me to do like CDJs now. Like I've very recently like switched my whole I hate CDJs. Like I'm cool with them now. But it's still like can never beat that feel of vinyl. Like scratching and something like just that feel of a record leaving. Like it's unmatched.
So you know how to like actually like DJ with vinyl and shit. Like,
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really
it's a good skill to have.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping the back pocket.
It's definitely easier having the controller though, or a CD just coming in USB. But
yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
You ever played a show on vinyl?
Well, what I had, well, DVS, so Serato, it's called DVS. I forget what it's called now, but they have vinyl plates that'll just play everything, but not like record digging. No, I haven't. Nah.
Would you?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I got, bro, so my pop's a DJ, so the whole garage got fucking stacks upon stacks of fucking records that it's pulled from, but Serato got it in the crates.
What CDJ do you use?
Excuse me. So if club like CDJ, the 2000 Jones, there's one club I just played at. They got the controller, the DDJ 1000, which actually it feels pretty good, but still like it has that big CDJ plate and like controller. It's in a controller, but still had to get. I'm fucking with it. I'm like took me a while. Took me a couple tries, but.
Better than most people. Sounds better than most people.
Do you have like a particular one that you like the most or like prefer or use like for your own mixes type shit?
So like if you like my mixes that I'll record for like NTS, like a pre-record, I'll just record on the vinyl. I'll record on 1200 right now. Like
word.
That I got an S9. Like that's my whole setup. But if I go out like now, I'm like, all right, like I won't bring if they got something there, like I won't bring. Yeah, gotcha. I won't. Man. Early on, though, I was like, yo, I'm bringing my shit. Like,
have you ever gotten like a writer's block in a sense, or like trouble like putting songs together for a mix at some point? Because I feel like you've been doing this for a minute.
Sometimes, yeah, I'll get into that, or like, well, I won't say just recently because like I was listening to shit that I had put together, but even some mixes, I'm just like, I gotta have something for the show. That's when I'll be like, all right, like I'll hit somebody, be like, yo, like, let's do a show here. Like, I might not have anything, or but try not to. But I'm always locked in for that one show a month, so it's always just like, all right.
Yeah, how do you normally like overcome it type shit? Just
listen to more shit. Like I'll just go digging. Like I'll just go find some shit. Like
there's so much music out there. Like,
but
like to come across something.
Exactly. You just get too short though. Like you get 2 minutes song, you recording like damn, like I had fucking 35, 40 songs and it's still not this hour long. And I'm like, God.
There are a lot of short songs out there.
That's why I'll be running shit back.
How'd you start hosting like your own songs on like SoundCloud and stuff?
I'm trying to remember like the first song I like hosted. I don't know. It just came about really just because I wasn't really into that. Was one thing I was like, do I really want to host or do I just really want to mix shit? Like, came to a point I was like, all right, like, I'll put out songs. Like, I'll put out a lot of shit with No GumHundo. Shout out No GumHundo. Done a lot of shit with him. Like,
yeah, how did that connection come about?
It's just early on. Like, I remember, y'all do it, I can. Y'all do it. That went like viral and shit. I remember hearing that like on Twitter and like, I don't know. I was just organic. Like we just and then he had come to New York and I DJ'd a show for him. We'd open for Hood Rich Pablo Juan at SOBs actually. Yeah. So.
Yo, I might have been there. I saw him at SOBs.
Who, Hundo?
Or Pablo,
yeah, might have been that.
That's crazy.
Probably. This is like 2018, I want to say. 2017, 2018.
Yeah. That's wild.
Full circle.
Yo, that shit was crazy because that was like...
Yeah. But I don't remember seeing No GumHundo there.
I don't know. It was pretty. Yeah, a bunch of them were like, it was Hood Rich, Tito, the NPR, like a bunch of them were there. Like they weren't locked up really. I don't know.
Yeah.
He was there. We were openers, so like.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like, I don't know.
You also
that was hype though.
You also have some songs with No GumHundo and Beezy and another song No GumHundo and Black Walla.
Mm-hmm.
How did those?
He just said he's known them for like.
Word.
He did some of their first shit in Atlanta, so like.
Gotcha.
He really tapped in like. So I know I'm good when I go there, like all good, like.
Facts.
So he's real rare, real rare.
That's cool. Like basically like sent them to you type shit.
Yeah, like that's my dog for sure. Like I follow up on him. Like he came up. We did a show in February 2020 at I want to say the Barbary, but I'm honestly not sure. But we did a show with Two Skeeter Audio. They're from out here, but they're based in LA now. But we did a show, rocked it up here and shit. Like, so we done a lot of shit together. That's really my homies for sure.
That's tough. Yeah, I always thought he was gonna be really famous. Like, he's like people fuck with him.
Yeah, like that's what.
Definitely.
He got some shit coming. We got some shit
Word.
coming.
Yeah.
Like,
that's tough. He's really fire. Shout out No GumHundo.
Yeah.
Shout out NoGum. Shout out them.
How many like accounts on SoundCloud do you have or have had?
So like the main DJ Finnahitalick one is like my second one.
Mm-hmm.
Then I made kind of like early on like it's just called Finnahitalick that I just posted. The shit mix I call it shit mixes. Shout out DJ Sweet Dog was the first. He was posting shit mixes. I was like, I'm gonna post shit mix too. But that I got Finnahitalick Hives. If you ask me for a mix, I might post it on Finnahitalick Hives. So, man, we're like three or four now. Same. Yeah, but my first one, like, it was going up. I have just hit like 1,000 too. Like I was hyped.
That's sad.
Cause I think I had posted a slowed Young Thug song. Like it was early. It was like really. It was before I had like started posting mixes, and I just had it up. It was Best Friend slowed, and like they took that shit out. And I was like, damn.
They took down your whole account for that.
Yeah, because I played. Because they gave you like 3-something strikes. I think I played a Drake and Cardi song or something. Early on, I got taken down, and there was another one other one that I can't remember, but I was like, "Fuck!" But hey, man, that's whatever.
Yeah, it's life. Move on. Who are you like listening to these days?
Yeat, very controversial, but yo, my dog, Southern Backwood, like. Very a mover and shaker for sure. We'd actually done 2 shows. He sent me a Yeat song in 2020 before the pandemic. Like,
word.
So he sent me a lot of shit like very early on.
Got
just
you.
like, yeah. So that's how that. But he turned up like.
Yeah, no, he did.
The shit he sent me before was I'm listening to it like this is just some different type shit. Like,
got you.
So it was kind of bound to happen. Then you just kind of see him moving up. So.
Damn, I never have listened. I didn't even know. I mean, I guess I knew he was around for a minute, but I haven't listened to like a 2020 Yeat song yet. But was he on like the same shit back then?
It was different. It was a little different, but not so like I don't know the shit.
I feel you.
The beats are like, okay, he's saying like whatever, but them beats are crazy. You gotta be a real.
No, he has a good. He has a
gotta
great
be a real
I'll
selector
say
to
that.
select them. Like,
Right, for sure.
I'm listening to him. A lot of slime Sito, because he's just like flooding shit out. Like, I'm so happy for that too. Like, a lot of his shit, like shit he does with Nolan Beats too. Like, very DC right there. Like,
shout out to him. He's like a legend. Just like
for real legend.
But just also like just music hip hop legend, especially in like the new generation. Like, so many songs, so many people, and just the general sound.
A lot of newer rap too. Like, I want to say radio rap. I fuck with Moneybagg, yo. Is like one of my favorite artists right now. Like, I could do a whole Moneybagg, yo set. Fire. A lot of Detroit shit or Flint shit. Rio, No G, Rio. RC Mike. A lot of shit I just played.
Do you fuck with Bear One Boss?
Yes, yo. Bear One go crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
he's great.
Material Boy is like, he got one with that joint. So
He's got a feed, man.
it's fun, man. The Zan is my shit, yo. Zan is my shit. I think this, bro. When I saw when Pop Star they did the whole show, bro, I was like, I had major fear of missing out. I was like, man, nah. I wish I did.
Word.
I wish I slid down there.
Yeah, that shit looked crazy.
I know.
So yeah, shout out to Pop Star. Pop Star Benny, he made my fucking logo.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, 2017. So that's my dog for sure.
No, he's really killing shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
Who's someone from like the 2014, 2017 SoundCloud era that you feel like should have gotten more like recognition or like blew up more than they did?
That's a good one.
Someone from
Pollari.
Oh, Pollari
is one I think of.
So, that's a good one. It's actually a really good one.
I want to say Uno. I don't even know what's up with Uno and Thousand Band, but like they did have because fucking.
Nah, I mean a lot of the music like
Uno
right
got
now
his
that's
shit
popular.
stolen. Uno got his shit.
A lot of the music that's popular right now sounds like 2018 Fani and Uno. Like a lot of music that's popular right now. Like that whole Raid shit is just like 2018 Uno and Fani beats. Like it's crazy.
Even fucking there was one song off Gunna New John that straight off of Uno, straight off of Uno the Activist, like flat for like there you would just listen to Uno now you going man. But hey,
I fucked with Kemet Dank / Dank God.
yeah. Max P, yeah, I was just one of my boys. We had been listening to a bunch of shit, and there's a song called like Tino 10. I was listening to it like, damn, like what? Him, AdamonTheTrack, because AdamonTheTrack was doing a lot of shit with Hoodrich like early on too. And, like,
fucking
he's a like that's a producer I can think of. Like damn,
fucking
like,
Perp Dog. You remember Perp Dog?
Yeah,
Producer.
yeah.
He was fucking killing shit. Splish Splash. Are you up to Splish Splash?
I've heard, yeah. Yeah.
He's someone that
That's like underground. Damn.
really I consider like Lil B's obviously like the most bass rapper, but Splish Splash is I feel like in that second tier.
There was a lot of fucking weird like during that era. There's with the dude Chase. I forget like what his name was, but it's a fake Lil B. Like he just had some like clone. Like it was weird.
Yeah, that's crazy. What are like your top 3 mixes that you've made?
Damn, top 3 mixes.
3 or like 5.
That's so hard. Cause there's shit that you could play me just a random mix. There's shit I could want to like, damn, like this transition like crazy. I don't.
Do you have any that you feel like are just flawless?
I think it's still up. There's a playlist called Mixes I Made in a Bad Mood in like 2019 that are like really good though. There's a mix called Playlist in the Fast Lane is one that I can off top that I can think of. That's like
Great
go
name.
fuck with that. Shit, my last draw on Lisha G was really, really good. Like, just like playing wise. Yeah. I don't know.
I fucked with the last mix you did. I listened to it.
You listen to like
the backwards Yeat. That was backwards.
yo,
right?
that's yeah. I mean,
That's crazy. It's like, damn, you still cranking backwards.
Yeah, I let it play. I was like, all right, I'll just let it play out. But like, it was a good switch up for the whole genre. All right, so with that mix, bro, that fucking She Murder song by Sito was like,
yeah,
you could hear it like it's a little because when I'm live recording it, I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta bring this shit back. I'm running like, nah, we gotta run this shit back. That shit was crazy. So yeah. A lot of like, cause a lot of my mixes I won't go like too far back, so that mix is gonna be current kind of time, which like, but I love going back and shit, bro. There's a lot of mixes that I'm reciting like that. This is really fun. I'm like, damn, I still remember this. Like,
that's cool.
That's a lot of shit in my brain. A lot of Slime Sito songs are like it's ingrained in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't recorded the artist mix in a while. Slime Sito mix, like that was a really good mix. It's like there was just one shit. It's on NTS like too. One show. I was like, fuck it, we're running a whole Slime Sito.
Slimes, yeah.
We about to get a part 2.
Possibly now. He's been dry so much music.
But yeah, what should we look out from you in the future?
I'm just hit it like radio up, man. Like I don't want to say I've been like slacking, but it's just been kind of trying to do more with it,
Yeah.
And broaden my horizon. I want to learn either just like a different genre maybe or just something else just to have in my arsenal. Even maybe getting back into beats, like really sitting down and really trying to like figure out,
Like a Strip Club Residency.
I gotta manifest that for sure. Like
DJ Finnahitalick at Bucks.
I can get some shit shaking.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, it would be
Stripper mix, stripper mix. Yeah, turn that shit up.
That could be your like resume. Just like toss in the stripper.
I got a club. If you go on, I got a club
Crank
mix
this
that I
shit.
recorded like as just like something to send. Like that. I was like, all right, let's do a little 20, 25-minute club mix with just like radio shit, but still fun.
Yeah, those are that's pretty much all the questions I have. Do you have any more?
Yeah, I wanted to ask about. You said you used to fuck with like film.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Do you like fuck with like films and movies or like creating visuals?
More so creating visuals. It's really fun. I don't remember a lot of TV shows and like movies. Like I don't know. But I love like shooting and like just capturing visuals. I haven't done that in a while, but
You ever filmed a music video?
no, not more so like a documentary.
Oh, word.
Shit. Like I've done that kind of shit, but I've been there when a music video is being shot. So I saw like damn, like it's a lot of shit that goes into it.
For sure.
Gotta do mad takes.
So do you film or you?
I've dabbled,
Tell?
but no, not regularly.
No.
Yeah, I kind of did in high school because I did like the morning announcements.
Mm-hmm.
We do like features.
Yeah, see, that was my first period,
videos.
like TV, and then did a show for, we did like a 15-minute, our homeroom was after first period, so we had that to kind of prepare, like, do our shit. And
Same. Yeah.
Go on. It was fun, though. I had a lot of fun doing that. Like, I do miss it sometimes. Some days I'm like, damn, I just want to pick up a camera and just go shoot and shit.
Facts. But yeah, do you have any shout outs?
Shout out my mom, shout out my fans, shout out my bro. My brother's one of my biggest, my little brother is one of my biggest supporters. He commenting on everything pushing, so like, I fuck with that. Shout out all the homies, shout out Marvelito, Hundo, fucking Yair, shout out Skull Star, Itching for a Lick, Lil Henny's one of my other artists that I DJ for as well.
Facts.
That's like Delaware and like Quaddy Diesel and shit. It's like really putting on for Delaware. So yeah,
For sure.
yeah. Shout out. If I probably forgot some people, but hey, like, they know it's love. Finnahitalck show nothing but love.
Amazing.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
Shout out DJ Finnahitalick.
Yeah, shout out DJ Finnahitalick.
This is really cool. It's my first like interview, like sit down. So
Yeah, no. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, tapping in, man.
But yeah,
Always.
this is SleepWalker Radio signing off.